Well, I grew up in Bermuda, then I went to Yale, and from Yale, it seemed like New York was the place to go to, so I did.
Uh-huh.
And I lived in a number of places in the city
Uh-huh.
until this loft, I'm in a co-op building now, and this loft and the one below came up for sale, and I bought them. This building is supposed to be only artist, sort of a leftover from when the whole area was only artist. And I think it was a way people trying to protect themselves from the rising real estate prices.
Uh-huh. Did the fact that you were living here influence your work?
I don't think it really did, except that for a while I used the view out my window to behind my still lifes.
Uh-huh.
So that sort of set, the building was a kind of beigey color, and that set the color scheme sometimes.
Uh-huh. But not formally in terms of size or anything like that?
No, I've tended to try and have the paintings be possible to carry down the stairs, which are narrow, or fit into the elevator, but then if they're too big, they have to be folded. And so it's been discouraging as far as doing really big paintings anymore.
I understand Jacques Close did some really, really big paintings in here.
He did, and but see, he had a lot of assistants who would fold them and do the right thing.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't, so I had to do it.
I see. Tell me what kind of neighbor Chuck was.
He was a good neighbor as far as I was concerned. He, you could hear everything. For a long time, it was difficult because he would have art arguments, and you could hear them really clearly. These floors are extremely thin. And then but I was on the floor below, so I invested in soundproofing, and that saved me.
Uh-huh.
I ran into a few people I knew from New Haven who had started a gallery called Ours, which was basically on the Lower East Side, and it was up a few flights, and it had been full of heavy machinery. Everybody had to carry the heavy machinery out. That was really not fun, but it got done. And there was one woman who did very heavy sculptures of cement covered with broken mirrors. And when she had a show, well, people got her show partway up the stairs, and the mirrors started to fall off, and nobody wanted to carry it, so they left it to her. She had to go hire somebody to do it. And it was, and then when they had to get out, that was even worse.
Mm-hmm. Did you, was it difficult to live here? For example, I'm thinking of like trash pickup and people being harassed.
It wasn't, I gotten used, I was living on the Lower East Side, which was really difficult. So I had gotten used to walking like I knew where I was going, that was important when I lived on the Bowery too, and paying attention. If I saw like a small group of guys standing on a corner and it's night, I would go another block and go around them, that's all. You just had to pay attention to the street.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.